__ Commodore Barney, at a meeting in Annapolis, on Tuesday, September 17, a miserable federal lunatic censured the gallant Commodore Barney for having, as he said, prematurely blown up the flotilla in the Patuxent, in the Bite War, and accused him of having formerly become French citizen. The Marilort Republican gives the following: the calm motor's reply, and an unanswerable one: I fellow citizens, they've grown grey in your servia. They've been indifferent public, tens upwards all 41 years, during while time I have been engaged in 26 battles. It has been urged against me that he expatriated myself and became a French citizen. Visa base and etemny, propagated with a design to undermine your estimation. That every WH may stand on its own bottom, one will detail to you the instances of my mission to France. In 1796, left the U States with Mr. Monroe, the present presidential candidate. One was deputed the bearer of the AME Vian mug to the National Convention. This embassy, together with my address, procured for me, unsolicited, the command of a French squadron, the idea of taking the Ornithophalangiani or being. We of taking the Ornithophalangiani or being ting French citizen never entered my head. It is a lie, and unworthy of your notice. This squadron, with the command of which I was invested, never was intended for depredation on the commerce of my country. No, fellow citizens, it was destined to cope with the British Navy, against which I and often have fought, and will continue to fight again, whenever occasion may require it, while solitary pulsation of patriotism or love of country remains within the broken urn of my heart, in which genuine BTAHS will continue to glow, until it ceases to throb. It has been promulgated to the world by some idiot, and is now reiterated by every WNY whiteling and mushroom politician in the state, that the blowing up of the rutty tar, and the destruction of Washington, AML indeed wonder they did not say the capitulation of Alexandria, are chargeable to Josiah Barney. This allegation, gentlemen, is one of the RNST villainous ever engendered in the prolific brain of man. I do acknowledge, had been present, with my force attached to the flotilla, 'tis what improbable could have beaten of, if not destroyed the British barges. At time the flotilla exploded, my almost entire crew were drawn off. What improbable could have beaten off, if not destroyed the British barges. At time the flotilla exploded, my almost entire crew were drawn off, and with me at the Woodiany. If there be center, sure anywhere, it is baton net of justice to let it fall on those we merit it. I was ordered, Axon noun row obey. Captain Frazier was left in charge of the flotilla, to destroy it 04 the upper ache of the enemy. My official report of its destruction was published in the National Intelligencer of the SM November, 1814. If the enemy were not firing upon the flotilla from 40 barges with isnan and rockets 43 therein stated, it is no mistake of mine. Such was the statement made to me by the officer charged with its command. With the impolicy of the measure, I have nothing to do. My orders from the Secretary of War, to withdraw mine in from the flotilla and proceed to the Woodyard, were positive. They were obeyed. From thence I was ordered to Bladensburg, where with those very fatal men alone, I kept at bay the whole British Army, Ural General, and every man belonging to that division of the army ran away, and left him who is now the object of this foul calumny, on the field of tattle, we alter. In own blood. However, Sven 1s per duel ouat. TT could wish my opponent, Mr. Herbert, were present. He is gentlemanly mighty on Elishanier in Jim Page thus far we have been on friendly terms. But why or wherefore this political jack? A naps, his eel in a consumption, the knavish mouthpiece of faction, alluding to Mr. W.S., who stood on the Commodore's right, and whose appearance brought to my mind the exclamation of Hamlet, on severing his father's spirit, "Ailey, then ho a ghost was you here, lamb unable tw define." To come to a close, should I, my fellow citizens, be the object of your choice, all the inner pits see possess, both of mind and bull, shall be voted to your service. London's for Commodore Barney. Equals.